Peace, family. What's good? It's your brother God Science. I'm up in here once again. Before I even begin, I want to give a special shout out and salute to the few that do watch the videos and subscribe. Chop it up with me. Leave their comments. Let me know what they think. I let them know what I think. Build, no doubt. I want to give a special shout out and salute to y'all. Now, before I even start this video, I want to say a couple things. First off, let me just say this. I'm not a fucking views bitch. All right? I'm not a views bitch. I'm not doing this to get no goddamn views. That shit just make me sick just saying it because it's just like out of control. What would niggas do? Niggas will pull their fucking drawers down and get fucked in the ass on goddamn camera just to get extra views because it's so shocking. It's amazing what people will do just to get fucking views. It's sickening. Anyway, I want y'all to look at this flag right here. All right? This flag means a lot to me. This is the Nation of Gods and Earth's flag. Now, I have grown and I do study other things, and I would say believe in other things that you won't necessarily say come from the Nation of Gods and Earths. For instance, I would say, let's go to one thing, chakras. Okay? I've talked to a lot of gods. They don't believe that. They don't believe in what they can't see, and I get that. All right? But this foundation, the Nation of Gods and Earths, I will never forget it, and it will always be a part of me because it taught me one powerful thing: critical fucking thinking. Now, in our lessons, we're taught there's the 85%, there's the 10%, and then there's the 5%. The majority of these people on YouTube that's riding this brother's nutsack, and I'm going to get into him just now, are 85%ers, which are easy to be led in the wrong direction and hard to be led into the right. Y'all know the science of it. But then you got the 5%. The 5% or 1% of the people who are really what you would call conscious. You can't pull shit over their eyes just like that. You got to come better. See, the other dudes, you can just say some dumb shit and make them laugh and they forget about what the fuck you just said. But see, the 5%ers, the 1%ers, the real conscious, nah, they ain't gonna fall for that bullshit. And what I'm talking about, y'all see the title, and this is what I'm gonna talk about. Now, let me make something else clear. I don't give a fuck about views, okay? I've been doing this shit for 2-3 damn years, and as you can see, my channel is not a big channel. So what you think? I'm gonna sit home and starve and not feed my fucking family because I can't create money on YouTube? Of course, everybody will love to create money on YouTube, but if you don't, you go where you fit in. You get another fucking hustle. So me talking about Hassan Campbell has nothing to do with getting views off his goddamn name. It doesn't. I really sat down and watched this stream by Brother Sa Neter. And let me say this too. I'm going to be fair. Sa Neter is not a perfect human being, just like none of us are. He has his faults, just like I have my faults, just like you have your faults. There was things in the past when I've been following Sa Neter for years that I didn't agree with him with. And he can tell you himself that sometimes I used to call him out, just be like, yo, Sal, why you fucking with this person? Why you doing this? He can tell you himself. And shout out to Brother Sa Neter because when he sees me in his chat, he shouts me out. And he doesn't have to do that. So I respect that. Even though I'm not one of his dick riders. If I don't agree with him, I don't agree with him. But it's a respectful way to do it. My point is, Sa Neter is not a perfect person. But this fucking live stream, he brought nothing but fucking facts. And the fucking crazy thing about it is he had Poppy talking through the whole thing. Now, there's one part of the video that I probably can't find because it's like a 2-hour and something video. But I've heard a part when Hassan Campbell said, don't even trust him around kids. Now, when I heard this shit, I had to rewind it like 3 times. Because I'm like, yo, I never heard it. I've been watching these two go back and forth. I've been following Hassan. When Hassan Campbell first came into the community, everybody wanted to support the brother. He he came into the community like he got molested by Bambaataa. And this brother had the balls to get up and say something about it. That, and people wanted to support that. It takes guts to do that, especially someone that's supposed to be a street nigga. That takes guts. So a lot of people was behind him, including me. But as time went by, I started seeing some weird shit. Now, I never saw that or heard that video. I've heard a lot of videos. I've heard the video when he went against Kev Gill's kids. I've heard a lot of videos, but I never heard that video, where he said, don't even trust him around kids. Did anybody else hear that shit? But then this dude is supposed to be doing work with the kids? Come on, man. This dude, Sa Neter, is playing videos all night. He reminds me of Donald Trump. Don't you know you're being recorded when you're talking? If a camera's in front of you and you're doing an interview, just like Trump, you say this one thing and then the next time you're in front of a camera, you're saying something else. Don't you know you're being recorded? Don't you know these things could be pulled up and compared and show that you are contradicting your ass? I mean, come on, bro. Now, I want to say this. I made a video a couple of weeks ago about Derek Williams. And me being a man, I want to apologize to him. Because I watched the video that Hassan did, and the first impression I got. Now, see, I'm from a different era. Now, people are just different. I'm from a different era where you had to know somebody personally, grew up with that person, or just know that person on a certain level to go all out for them. But I guess we're in a different world where a person can have a YouTube channel and that person could touch you and just inspire you, where you feel like you want to go all out for this person, even though you never met them personally in life. To me, that was a little weird because, like I said, I come from a different era, and that's cool. But as I watched this brother's response, and then I watched the interview with Sa Neter, I apologize to this brother for calling him a weirdo or calling him anything like that. I don't know him, and like I said, it's my fault. I should have did more of the knowledge on that. I apologize, because it seems like Hassan Campbell set this whole shit up to get views. But even when it was happening, I was like, why is this dude recording this shit live? Why is he recording when he's crying live? Why is he always doing this shit live, getting drunk, cursing out people in Burger King live? You want to know why? For views. And I'm not mad at you. Feed your family, dude. But if you're a Muslim and then you making videos about these celebrities selling their fucking soul, what the fuck are you doing? You just doing it on a smaller scale. You selling your fucking soul for fucking YouTube views. Now, of course, the thing that got me is that this dude makes a response. But this dude answers none of the, I'm going to say that again. He answers none of the points that Sa Neter brought up. And I got to admit, Sa Neter brought fucking receipts on your ass. Contradicting yourself, bro. Calling this person a snitch. But then you saying that the perfect point that Sa Neter made, but then you had the Khalid Omani who took down a fucking sex cult ring. He's a snitch. But other people are not snitches if they telling a pedophile. I don't get it. And then you get on here and you start talking about Sa Neter's age. What the fuck does Sa Neter's age have to do with anything? Let me tell you something, bro. For one, you're not in your 20s, nigga, okay? You're not in your 20s, bro. And in about 20 years, if you're lucky, if you're blessed, you might get an old age. You see, this comes with that brainwashing shit in our lessons where it said we're taught to eat the wrong foods, mentally and fucking physically. We think old age is some type of fucking disease, or it's something to look down upon. Do you know how much people haven't made it to 60 years fucking old, dude? You supposed to be from the streets. You should know this shit, nigga. But every time Sa Neter brings up some real major points on your ass, you don't answer them. You just counter them with jokes and try to make fun of his age and bring up that shit is not gonna fly over real thinkers, bro. That shit is not gonna fly over the real 5% to 1%, nigga. You might get these fucking sheep ass niggas out here that's just riding your dick sack because you're supposed to be some famous YouTuber. But I don't give a fuck how much money you get, nigga, or how much gold chains you wear and how much cool outfits you wear. Nigga, I could get that shit too. You acting like YouTube is the only fucking hustle, nigga. It's not. Broaden your horizon, nigga. This not the let me just say this to all these people out there. YouTube is not the only way you can make money. You get it? This nigga has answered no questions, especially about saying that you shouldn't even trust him around kids. I mean, that shit is shocking to me. But you still have niggas in the chat room supporting this dude. Now, I put up a comment and this brother responded, well, it's not like support, it's more of entertainment. And I get that. And he knows this. This is entertainment. This is why he's always beefing with this person, beefing with that person. But it always seems like these dudes never meet up to set their battle. This is that new era shit. See, back in the days in the 90s, you said something about somebody's wife, you said something about their families, y'all gonna meet up and y'all gonna deal with it. Somebody gonna get shot, somebody gonna get their head split, but y'all gonna meet up. Now we live in this new era where you can say shit and dodge it, and because you're on YouTube. And that shit is sickening. Nigga, Sa Neter's I can't even believe I'm addressing this, but Sa Neter age has nothing to do with the shit that you were saying on those videos, nigga. Nothing. And because most of the majority of the people ain't calling you on it, like I said, you might call the conscious community a joke. And yeah, majority of the people are in it are jokes. But there were some people that were really doing work on themselves. There were people that were really working on their mind. There are really conscious people out there, intelligent, critical thinkers that you cannot fucking go over, bro. You're not gonna pass them. We're gonna call your bullshit from a mile away. You ain't the only one from New York. I'm from Brooklyn, nigga. We see bullshit from a mile away. So all this making fun of his fucking age and making fun of his wife and all of this bullshit. Who the fuck in their real mind cares what some other nigga thinks about their wife? Who? I sure fucking don't. Because when it's me and my wife in my bed at nighttime, that's what matters, my family. So you trying to do a smoke screen to get people to laugh. Oh, Sa Neter's this old man. And it's like, don't y'all know if y'all survive, y'all gonna be old too? I guess all y'all plan to die young. So let me stop. Let me rewind the video. These people are gonna die young. So okay, I get it. Now I understand why y'all make fun of old people. Because y'all know within yourselves, y'all not going to be able to make it to that age. Y'all going to be dying young. So y'all make fun of old people. I get it. Because it has to be that. Because if it ain't that, what the fuck else it is? What the fuck else it is? Do you know what time is, bro? Do you even read books? Time is an illusion, nigga. That's a whole different video. In about 20 years, in a snap of a fucking finger, your ass gonna be old too. And then niggas gonna be making fun of your ass. So stop with the smoke screen. Stop with the making fun of him being old. That shit has nothing to do with the sick shit that you said about how you can't be trusted around kids your damn self because people who are molested touch other kids. And the thing that gets me is you have people that shit went right over their head. So now we supporting pedophiles. So now we supporting people that say, hey, I used to fuck with kids. Oh yeah, he used to fuck with kids. Yo, let's subscribe to his channel. Let's throw some fucking money in his super chat. So what, we gotta start fucking with kids now to get views? What the fuck is going on, yo? This shit is crazy. I never heard that video before, and I'm not the only one that have children out there. If you have kids and you're not disturbed by what the fuck this dude said, you got a fucking problem. I understand it's entertainment and you want to see what he's going to do next and who he's going to fight next and who he's going to beef with next. Well, let's just call it what it is. Then we don't want to hear no fucking black power bullshit. We don't want to hear no let's get the community together. We don't want to hear let's support black businesses. Y'all don't want to do that. Y'all want the fucking nigga shit. Y'all want this one fighting against this one. You want this one talking about this one wife. That's the fuck shit what y'all want. And if you give that to you, they will support your channel and blow your shit up. So thank you, Poppy, for laying the foundation and the blueprint of how to blow up on YouTube. Act a fucking fool, claim to be a Muslim and a righteous person, and don't walk that fucking lifestyle. Beef with this person, beef with that person, make fun of this person, claim to be a killer, but then turn around and make videos talking about kids stay out the goddamn streets. Kids, stay out the streets. Jails ain't nothing. This dude is the most contradicted motherfucker I've ever met in my life. Straight up. And I've tried to support this brother, man, because some of the things he say is true. He would turn around and make a video and talk about being in the streets and how prison, and he's right about that. But then it's like the next week this nigga is bragging about he's a killer, and the real killers don't really brag about being a killer. Because as they grow old, they get remorseful. You don't believe me? Go watch some videos from a brother like Kev Mack. Real gangsters, real OGs. Go watch some videos by street gangs. Lonzo, who interview real OGs on the streets. And you go ask them and say, hey, are you proud of the shit that you did? When you get older in age, that's wisdom, bro. And I guarantee you they're not walking around bragging about how much people they killed. I'm a killer. They don't even have to say those words out their mouths. Because like Pusha T said, if you know, you know. And the amount of times your ass gotta let everybody know how tough you are, nigga, you ain't tough. I'm not no gangster. Music kept me out of being a fucking in gangs and shit like that. Thank God. But the ones I knew, I never heard them come up them out and talk about how hard they was. You just saw some nigga cross them and they snapped their neck or disappeared. And then you know, yo, don't fuck with this dude. He's nice as hell, cool. Go buy ice cream for the whole block for all the kids. He's the one that will, buy presents for the kids and Christmas and give money away to the dudes out there, the little kids that don't have money for the first day of school to go shopping. Cool, brother. Nice smoking, brother. But will snap your fucking head in a minute. That's real killers, man. Not these dudes that get on here every fucking second to let you know how tough they am. I'm from the streets. I'm from the streets. Who the fuck is proud to be from the streets? What the fuck do you have to show for being from the streets? A prison sentence? Half of your friends probably dead or in jail. I was in the streets too. Go to my videos and see how much time I fucking bragged about being in the streets. That shit ain't nothing to brag about. I wasted my life. I could have been focusing on doing music or some shit like that. Going to school and creating a business. Something legal, but I was in the streets popping guns, walking around with guns and shit called it's cool, hanging around niggas that just do drugs, selling drugs. That shit ain't nothing to brag about. But one minute you talk about, oh, the kids gotta stay away from that, but then the next minute, I'm a killer, I'm a killer, I'm a killer. And then when you really gotta answer tough questions, like that whole fucking video, and if y'all haven't seen it, go watch it, then come back and ask him, you need to explain yourself about this. But he's not going to do it because the majority of the people that's in his fucking camp are dick riders. It went right over their head. He doesn't have to explain when he says don't trust kids around him. And all of y'all that love him so much, hey, I know sometimes y'all want to go out with if y'all married, y'all got a girlfriend and you got kids. I know that sometimes y'all want to go out and go to the date and, go to a movie night. Why don't y'all have Poppy watch y'all kids? I'm sure that he will love, if you're a supporter of his channel and you donate money, he will watch your kids for him. Why don't y'all do that? Motherfuckers, y'all know y'all won't bring y'all kids 10 feet next to this dude. But yet y'all will sit up there, talk about this, and it's only in the black community. And then we wonder why the fuck they pick us apart. We're the only community that will laugh at our elders. And I wouldn't even say black community, American black community, because back in Africa, our ancestors honored the elders. You couldn't speak before you asked permission to the fucking elders. Y'all like to talk about Kemen and all of this shit. But in this new reality, because you're older, for some reason nothing is valid. So all the facts that Sa Neter played on the videos, it doesn't mean anything because he's 60 years old. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Nobody is falling for that bullshit. Nobody is falling for that bullshit except for, of course, the 85% dudes that always will. And this is not really a diss video. It's just a video of like, yo, I'm just fed up, man. I'm so sick and tired of seeing people just, it's like, it amazed me. I believe in a lot of teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and there's certain things that I disagree with him in. But one thing that he said that was right is that deaf, dumb, and blind shit. Because people really could be walking around talking, smiling with their eyes open, drinking, eating, and they're dead up here. They're fucking dead. And they sheeps. They sheep. They can't think for themselves. They forgot they have a brain of their own. They forgot they got a pineal gland of their fucking own. They can't think for themselves. So, you want to come out and get people respect for once and for all, answer the damn questions that Sa Neter brought up. All those videos of you contradicting yourself on Queen's Flip, contradicting yourself when Sa Neter was interviewing you in Bronx Women and fucking in the Bronx. You was just basically contradicting yourself, bro. Just say it. Just say you might have got, and I'm not, regardless of how fucking disgusted I am of the shit that his brother does, I'm not ever gonna make fun of him being molested. But I would say this: if you got molested, dude, and that shit turned you into having homosexual tendencies, just say that shit. People will respect you. Shit, you think you have numbers now? You come out with that shit, man. You be out of here. You be having like 1 million or something views. That community could claim you now. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being dead serious. Because, like I made the video, who says something like, oh, dude, I'm a bust a nut. You get mad at a dude. Like sometimes dudes would be like, man, suck my dick, dude, which is like the ultimate respect. Yo, dude, nah, man, I'm a bust a nut in your face. Who says some shit like that, man? That shit sounds weird. I can't see how somebody could piss me off, a dude, to the point where I'll be like, man, I'll bust a nut in your face. And that shit just went right over people's heads. Y'all sick, man. Y'all sick. And like I said, answer the damn questions, bro. Stop smoke screening with Sa Neter age. He has nothing to do with it. All right? I can say this. I pray that I make it to his age. Because of being a black man in America, you should know, motherfucker. You should know that it's rare that we even make it past 60. Whether it's the foods that we eating, one time trying to take us out, or stress because we can't find jobs and racism. That comes with a whole different level of mental stress that y'all niggas don't even know. So black men don't really make it past 60 or even to 60. So that's a blessing. It's not a fucking game. It's not a joke. And a 60-year-old person coming out showing receipts on your punk ass does not mean that it's not valid, bro. And I don't need you to respond to me. I don't want to hear that bullshit about, oh, get your numbers up. The truth is the truth, regardless. And the truth is, you haven't answered one thing that Sa Neter showed yesterday. Not one thing. All you do is try to make fun and switch it and turn it and try to make fun of his wife and all of this dumb, childish shit. When you walking around talking about, don't trust me, don't even trust me around kids because people that got touch other kids. And I still can't get how people really. I'm saying that I probably said it like more than 3 times in this video, and I guarantee you will have niggas in the comments, and it's gonna go right over their head. But Hassan, he's a good person. You're just jealous of him. Jealous of what? Jealous of what? The fuck out of here, man. Anyway, that's just my little rant. I had to get that shit off my chest. I wanted to put it in a comment, but it's too much damn words to write, so I had to make this fucking video. Okay? Like I said, once again, I am not saying Sa Neter is a perfect brother. He has made mistakes just like all of us. Who is perfect? But I tell you one thing, last night, he brought some goddamn receipts on your ass, bro. And I ain't seen you bring any receipts. Yes. I even made videos questioning Brother Sa Neter of still messing with Polite. And Sa Neter knows this. He knows this. So it's not, I'm not being unfair. But you need to answer some questions, dude. Like, why are you still hanging out with why are you calling out a dude on Queensfoot for doing security for Bambaataa when your ass was doing security at the Kemet trial? I mean, the contradiction shit is mind-blowing. But hey, what the fuck do I know? I'm a small channel, right? And what I say, it don't mean shit. And this is that YouTube bullshit once again. If you don't got a lot of views, what you say is not true. But hey, who gives a shit? I got it off my chest. What y'all think about the whole situation? You know, it's no words. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm out. Peace.